Hi everyone. So I think today I'm gonna talk a little bit about bow holding, and so I don't want to get into the conversation about types of different ways of holding a bow. I'm just gonna teach the one that I was taught because that's the one that I know better than any other type. And if you're taught by different teachers, they might have different ways of holding a bow. And so just so that's also for a disclaimer, I only learned violin for 4 years, but I feel that bow holding is one of the things that I can teach, and I will also plan on producing some more beginners violin video series. So just to cover basics, so that way we get to learn from each other. And if I, for example, if I teach you something, you can also check with your teachers before you do continue to do your practice or your learning that way. So let's talk about holding a bow. um Basically, when I first started, the first week that I get the violin, we are not playing anything at all. The first thing that my teacher asked me to do is to train my hand to hold a bow. So basically, she tell me, okay, go and hold a pencil, with the bow hold, basically posture. So to the straight wrist, straight wrist, and then just put it out like this, put it down, right, and then the thumb is that way, and then just put this and hold it like this. So, and that's that's a natural posture, right, to hold a bow, and the thumb is underneath the pencil, and then I would, okay, and then the pinky would come out like this, and that's a bow hold that I have learned. The first week, what I have been doing is just this, holding holding a holding a pen. And then occasionally you could also try using the pinky to push. See, my arm is still straight, and then push, push. And then once I kind of okay, getting used to this a little bit, then we move on to the bow. So the same thing, that's a frog, right? Straight arm, holding it down, pinky, right? So the thumb is underneath here, not locking in here at the leather. The whole thing coming down. So the leather, or or the metal can be anywhere around here. It's fine. Coming down, move the pinky up. There you go. So as I'm holding this right now, I can tell you that the weight that the pinky is actually holding is basically the whole bow right here. So I can tell you now that if I actually lose a pinky, see, it's like the whole bow is going down, right? So the pinky is doing a lot of weight lifting right here in this position. So if you want to practice bow holding, and I strongly suggest you do this. This exercise will help you in the long run. So in this position, I want you to try to straighten the pinky down. That's a pinky exercise. Straight it down on from the side. Bow holding. Straight down. Everything else is stay intact. No movement, no movement. Just hold it and press. Hold it, press. Come back to the curve again, okay? Don't do straight, because it has to be curved. Everything has to be curved here. Hold, press, back, And then I would do this for maybe 5 minutes, 10 minutes each day. Don't do that too much at the beginning, especially because you get hurt. Yeah, I don't want you to get hurt. So the place where you will feel is about this area. Around this area, you get a little like tingling pain. If you get a little bit of those, just stop and rest. Okay, don't overdo this because you can hurt yourself because what you're using is actually the tiniest muscle that you normally don't use. So so do this a few times, like 5 to 10 minutes each day is enough. And then if you want, you could also do the climbing, the like some people call it spider. So just basically the hobo, but you just like straighten this up and just like moving things up and down. And this will help in terms of building the muscle of the other fingers for later use. But one thing I want to also point out is this. If I pull, as you can see here, I'm not gripping it. Like I didn't grip like this. I'm just placing my fingers down. The pinky is doing all the holding the weight right here. So you really need to, have like pinky is strong enough to hold this. Practice this a few times. And then if you want, you could also warm up your wrist. You could also do like without or without any bow. You could also do just like move a little movement. It's fine, like warming up the wrist before you do that, and then come to boho and pressed. And if I'll show you this. See how like I'm holding it, I'm not gripping it like here, and I cannot like hold it. But if I'm holding it, right, if someone actually come and pull it, everything is relaxed here, okay, except the pinky, pretty much right now. So because pinky is holding all the weight of this. So okay, all right. I think you get the idea of it. So if you have any other questions, please let me know. You can type in the comments, and I'll come back and respond to those. And if you have any other suggestions, anything that you would like to learn, please also let me know. You can also write out in the comments, and I will come back and read those, and maybe make a video from those ideas. And if you would like to learn with me, please subscribe to the channel. That'd be really super helpful for me to know that there are people who like to learn with me out there as well. Okay, so thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.